Shalom, Rainicorns. It is Ellie the Empress here. Y'all give me 1 second, okay?
VDRE's first movie is coming
What you got going
out, and
on?
you can also pre-order.
Oh, well, I guess I can't have that playing in the background. Okay, okay, cool. All right. Today we're talking about Think and Grow Rich in Spirit, okay? And for a whole lot more information, you can join the channel membership, and they start at 99 cents a month, all right? Because it goes deeper than just figuring out how to break the financial matrix, okay? You figure out the financial matrix for yourself, and then you apply that to your spirit. Like, a lot of people think that you have to only be either spiritual or achieve a certain amount of wealth. It's not an either or, it's about balance. When Wortman said, "Peace, Goddess." What's good? What's good, Win? Good to see you. So when you have that balanced and you are able to be rich in spirit, and then it translates into your physical wealth as an individual and your actual finances, then you've achieved. That's what you want to achieve. You don't just want to be only rich. You don't want to only be rich in spirit. Because what we talk about on this channel is kingdom entrepreneurship. So it goes beyond just having money. It goes beyond just being a good person. If you are a good person who also has money, you're able to do a whole lot of good things. I don't know why that's very difficult for a lot of spiritual people to grasp, because it's like, oh, well, I don't have to have a lot of money to be a good person. Not at all, but you won't make that much of an impact. You have to be very, very strong spiritually to be able to make a large impact without having a lot of finances to make certain changes. And I don't, me personally, like, you can do that if you want to, but I don't encourage that. I encourage getting your finances to a certain level to where you can make a difference in multiple people's lives simultaneously. Okay. And so this Saturday, we have a lunar eclipse. It's a Hunter's full moon in Taurus. And so we're releasing a lot of stuff. I guess we're closing out a lot of cycles this week. So this is a video you can watch at any particular time period. However, you want to keep up with the moon cycles, and you want to keep up with the different transits astrologically. Millionaires study trends, billionaires study astrology. So with all that being said, it's like, okay, what is changing in my life? What am I attempting to change? What is automatically changing without me trying? What am I putting forth my effort into? What's going on? So spiritually, of course, you're talking to your spirit team. I have been guided to share a lot of information with you all about the aquatic kingdom. Oh, I was gonna grab my cards, but they want me to read something from here first. So this is the hashtag New Age Investing ebook, and it comes with the homeschool kit if you get that. Spirituality in Business and Economics. That's the name of the chapter I just flipped to. So what's the topic? Okay. And what did I just say? The saying goes that millionaires study trends and billionaires study astrology. JP Morgan is quoted, "Millionaires don't need astrologers, but billionaires do." What did I just say? What did I just say? Okay. Okay then. Don't play with me. Why would planetary alignments and energies affect business or investment strategies? Our next moves are more dictated by intuition and instinct rather than step-by-step plans when in the midst of innovation. Many founders, entrepreneurs, and CEOs, CFOs, high-level earners are very in tune with spirit and express that their spiritual practice affects their work. Many of these individuals share that meditation is a strong factor in their daily routine along with their diet. These individuals are very conscious of what they consume and how they eat. Veganism, vegetarianism, and pure meats are popular amongst this caliber of beings. They consume high level foods and beverages, producing other high vibrational lifestyle choices. What did I just say? Okay? You want to be a rich person and a giving person. You want to be a high vibrational, high earning individual. Because even your job, your business can also be your ministry. It doesn't have to be either or. There is a balance. You know, Christians like to say the scripture passage, it's easier for a camel to enter through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven. Okay, there's poor people that are bad people. Saying that riches are what separates you from God is totally not true. There's a lot of good people who are rich. Yeshua was rich. Yeshua was born rich. Okay? So saying that being a wealthy person is equivalent to being an unrighteous person is absolutely illogical, because that doesn't make sense. Your ability to attract abundance is equivalent to your ability to share your wealth and your abundance and your prosperity with others. A reading done by Dolo the Pilot Man, aka Archangel Uriel, was prominent for Ellie, aka QBDG. Ellie watched the reading on December 22nd, 2022, and has rewatched a clip frequently until February 20th, 2023, the beginning of Pisces season. She produced a major project and started on a life-changing business strategy with a group of partners. Get in tune with your birth chart and astrological alignment so you can be aware of your shifts energetically. Uphold your health practices as health is your wealth. Peace, Ashe. So, with all that being said, it's like when you grow rich in spirit, it pours out into other aspects of your life. So now they want me to grab my cards. It pours out into other aspects of your life versus just your finances. So we got the Fool card. We got the Tower card. Got the Ten of Swords. And then we got the Knave of Swords. And then we got the Star card. So we're starting and ending with major arcana. You got the Star transforming in, you got the Fool transforming into the Star. So you're first getting started with things, and then bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Eight of Chalices, High Priestess, and then the Six of Wands. What's under here? And under there's the Five of Swords. So starting as the Fool, this is like brand new, just fresh out of everything. You have a Tower moment. So a lot of people go through when they have their awakening or their spiritual evolution, if they already were awake, they go through whatever Tower moment is necessary for them to evolve in certain aspects of their lives. Then they have to face the changes that happen with other individuals in their lives with the Ten of Swords, where it's like people are trying to keep you into the construct of who you've always been as a person. And so they try to destroy the new person you're building up. But with the Knave of Swords, then you have to fight through that. You have to have the courage to continue being who you are as an individual. And then you become known for that. That's the Star energy. That's you exuding the energy that you now have new as an individual, as a person. So Seven of Swords, sometimes you gotta be discreet. You gotta let them think you're doing something, but you're not doing it. There's a mask. This monkey, this baboon has a mask on. The lion's looking, but it's like, what's going on here? And then once you're ready, then you start speaking on the things that you know. With the Malcolm X Eight of Chalices card here, you speak into whether it's crowds of people, because you know we are high level in spirit. So with the High Priestess card, you're whatever sort of abilities you have. It doesn't necessarily have to be psychic for you. It doesn't always have to be Reiki healing. You know, you could be someone who has high high end incense. So it's like, oh well, why your incense so expensive? Why is it $100 for a bundle of incense versus regular prices? Well, you don't know what type of energy work that person does over their incense. You could light their incense and your entire life changes like that. I'm trying to snap with these nails on because period. Okay. And you don't know what type of energy that person put into their work. That can cause a lot of envy with the Six of Wands card here. Okay, that can cause a lot of envy from other individuals, which goes back to that Ten of Swords here and that Tower card, where it's like people trying to be like, first they're trying to discourage you from doing those things, but then it's like, oh well, why are you doing it and not me? And instead of doing it themselves for whatever they have going on, they want to, be envious of you. And then again, with the Five of Swords, is that backstabbing energy. It's just them being weirdos in the cut. And then the Empress card up under there. You have achieved fully who you are as an individual with Goddess Oshun. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine, you're there. You're just sitting on the top. You're just like, this is my abundance. This is my cup overflow with, like, I'm having a great time. And so that is what it is to be rich spiritually. Be rich in spirit, being fully confident in who you are as an individual, being a child of the Most High. Whatever gifts you were given as an individual spiritually, because your spiritual gifts align with your physical gifts. That's how it works. You're given things that come easy to you is what you use to apply to how you serve the collective in whatever way that is. And then you can charge high-end prices for that. So then you can make an impact for people with whether that's your free time, or you can make, there's donations, or you can set a passion-based business, a nonprofit organization, in order to, yes, you can still make money, but that's not even the main focus because you have your other business, your other investments that make a lot of money. So then you're able to allocate whatever time towards something that doesn't make as much money or no money at all. So I'm going to share with you guys what happened today. Also, I have a new book that is available called Bird Dog Real Estate. Everyone could and should own real estate. My belief is that everyone should and could own real estate to some sort of capacity. And in the book, I break down how you can do that. And recently, I've been sharing with my community how someone can invest in real estate and earn passive income investing $100 or less. So y'all can check out my website for that. So while I was in Atlanta a little while ago, I had met a gentleman, and we met on a spiritual basis. I had literally did a tarot reading for him, and he decided to donate $100 to me, and he let me know that he was very interested in what I had going on. So he sent me an email. He said, "Hope all is well with you and NJ. Having watched some of your videos, I see many of our perspectives align when it comes to entrepreneurship, investing, and sustainable living. I agree 100% with your views on the urgency of preparing for a worst case scenario where resources become scarce. And that's why I believe the time is now to act. In one of your videos, you talked about cryptocurrency and how the blockchain works, and I liked your view on accessing funds in an emergency. What's crazy is I joined an organization during the summer that offers metaverse certificates and was looking for people to share the opportunity with. The universe works in mysterious ways, but always in your favor if you believe. When you have the time, please click the link for more information. I think you'll find the concept interesting, so hit me back with any questions. The opportunity is twofold. One is the investing side, and the other is the business opportunity, which is a huge upside if you're interested in pursuing that aspect. Let's get together on a call and I can tell you more. I want to support your business as well, so I think the best way is to purchase your Bird Dog course, but I also want the homeschool program for my godson. You provide a wealth of knowledge on the subject, so hopefully one day we can discuss your program. So it's crazy. I was just looking at homeschool programs because I want to homeschool my godson after I retire. Please send me a link to purchase those programs so I can get started. We'll talk soon. Take care. So he sent me that on October 12th, roughly 2 weeks ago. And so today, I emailed him back and I said, hey there, here's the link to the Bird Dog course, e-course. Scroll to the bottom of the page. Here's the link to the real estate homeschool kit with the link there. I subscribe to the YouTube channel you sent as well. Based on our conversations, I'd like to encourage you to get a copy of the newest book release as well. It goes beyond learning only about real estate. It covers being well-rounded as an individual while becoming successful in REI, the future of investing with blockchain technology and crypto assets, and teaching others practical ways how they can do the same. Feel free to pre-order a copy for yourself and or your godson, and y'all have a great one. So oop. And so in our text messages, a while ago, he texted me and said, hey Ellie, hope all is well. Just checking in, saying hi, and wondering if you got my email last week. I wanted to follow up and see if you had a chance to check out the video on metaverse certificates. I'd still like more info on your homeschool and bird dogging course as well. Please hit me back when you get the chance. Have a great week. Then he texted me yesterday and said, hey Ellie, hope you're having a great week. I still want to purchase your course. Shoot me a link when you get the chance. In the meantime, check out my business page. So he sent me the link to a YouTube channel and to a Facebook page and an email and a text message. And so that's the thing, y'all. Like, when you become a wealthy and rich person in your spirit, it exudes off of you. Who knew that I would meet this person while I was traveling to a different city in a different state? And now, like, I did a tarot reading for him. I looked into what he had going on spiritually, being rich in spirit, and that person also happens to be wealthy and rich in finances. And so with us collaborating in different ways, I subscribed to his YouTube channel that he sent me, and I liked his business page as well. That's on Facebook. So us engaging and exchanging in that way, with him being a potential customer and him being one of my spiritual clients now, which is interesting. That's a new thing for me. But with that being the energy exchange that we have, then it gets to a different level of, okay, who are you being every day? Because I did not go out of my way to speak about real estate, to speak about education, to speak about investing. I was doing spiritual work. And then it happened to lead to where I could benefit him and his family education wise in the aspect of investing and homeschooling and getting into the real estate industry. And so it's about who you are as a whole, who you are as a person, versus just, this is what I do privately in my spiritual practice and this is what I do at work. No, you have to have balance as a whole. You have to be that 100% as an individual, not just, I just use Christianity as an example because we all know you can't just be a Sunday Christian and a weekly sinner. You can't go to church on Sunday and act a certain way in front of the pastor and the congregation and be an entirely different person on Monday through Saturday. So it's the same thing with spirituality. You're not supposed to, a lot of us had been, quote unquote, hiding our occultic practices because, things were very, very taboo. But in the day we're in now, y'all, like after 2020, forget all them standards of what it means to be in society as a regular person. Like, it's just weird to me that people are still shy about certain things. Me personally, I just like minding my business. So it's not so much that I'm shy. I just don't like entertaining certain conversations all the time with people. But now that it is what it is, I'm a random lady doing tarot card readings, and a person just kind of walks up to me and we start having a conversation. And now we're doing business concerning real estate and entrepreneurship. Okay. Investing and cryptocurrency stuff. So it's like, who would have known that would happen? That's the overflow of spirit. It's not just about, making a sale. That's what it goes beyond just trying to make a sale, trying to be an entrepreneur, trying to do this, trying to do that physically. Who are you meditating on being as a person, as an individual? That Eight of Chalices came out twice. Oh, okay. So we got the moon and the sun up in this. Okay, okay. I see you, my Lisa. I see you. Okay. And we got the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So we got the Eight of Wands, the moon, the Eight of Chalices, the Hierophant, and the Sun card. So the example I gave, I happen to travel to a whole different city. So sometimes you do have to move around. What I was told for my faith walk, if y'all go to my hashtag Feast of Tabernacles vlogs playlist, I gotta add the newest ones in there, but I did the Feast of Tabernacles last year as well. So if you go to that playlist and you'll see I'm on a faith walk. I'm just depending literally on God for everything, and I'm not concerned about nothing and nobody talking about. Mr. Sun said, peace and blessings, love from South Florida. Where y'all from? What's good, Mr. Sun? It's really cool. We got the sun card right here. I originally come from Memphis, Tennessee. And so sometimes you got to travel. What I was told was once you leave where you're at currently and you travel and you go somewhere else, you're going to unlock another level of abundance. So once I did that, and I was manifesting like this, manifesting like clockwork. It was literally every day manifesting my next meal, manifesting my next move, manifesting my next, whether it was finances or whatever resource. That is what happened once I moved to another situation. Now that was temporarily. Some people will have to completely relocate and go to a different place. It depends on what you're guided to do. And that is the entity Eshu with the Eight of Wands here. And so then we have Mawu from Mawu Lisa, the moon goddess, and we have Lisa over here, the sun god. That I'm just picking up spirit. The spirit. Like, you got to be in tune spiritually. You know, everything that you're doing in the spirit realm, everything that you're doing that is your occultic practice, that is what you have to focus on, and then you have to speak about it. So it's not like you have to say, oh, I did this specific spell to get this specific result, I lit this specific candle to do that. Sometimes, but it's just speaking about, yeah, so I relied on my spirit team and they guided me to listen to my intuition to be able to do this and that, and that'll lead you to being a wise person to listen to. With the Hierophant card here, people will listen to what you have to say, and they will basically oblige by whatever is necessary for them to do things in their own life, because you're not giving them instructions on exactly what to do. So people could listen to me and say, oh, well, I'm going to invest in real estate and I'm going to do exactly what she did. I'm not saying that you have to do exactly what I did to get into real estate. I'm saying that everybody should own real estate to some extent, so you figure out what's best for you in that aspect. Some people are going to be landlords. Some people are going to wholesale and own some properties in some aspects. Some people are going to flip. Some people are going to develop. Some people are going to get raw pieces of land and have off-grid resorts. Some people aren't going to own any property in their name, and they're going to invest their finances into real estate portfolios and projects only. Whatever is your calling, that's how you do that. And then with the sun card, that's just realizing that all of this is happening and it being fully in fruition, whatever it is you're manifesting, being rich in spirit, that coming into fruition physically. So you're physically rich at that point. Then with this Ten of Swords, it's really just being aware of your surroundings and not being consumed. Like, you see how he's trying to eat everything that's Kolomolomo tries to destroy the world. So he's trying to consume everything. It's about not being drowned in whatever narratives that other people have, or even your old beliefs. You have to renew your mind. Don't be consumed in these things that make no sense for your future self. You have to clear out everything that's necessary. Going back to the moon card here in your spiritual work, you have to clear out whatever previous mindsets you had. You probably thought you had to hustle every single day, get up and go make a dollar, get up and go make a dollar. When really, if you take a week off, all of a sudden your phone starts ringing. All of a sudden you start getting a whole bunch of emails. All of a sudden you go viral on social media. You never know. You never know. You have to listen to God. And you have to see what's going to be aligned for you. Like I said, I went to a whole different place. And not only did that person manifest $100 for me, I gave them a whole lot of spiritual insight with that tarot reading. Not only did that person manifest $100 into my life, that person also wants to work with me in a professional way. Who knew that that would have happened just because I traveled to another city, just because I traveled to another state? Who would have known? Mr. Sunshine said, very true. New environment equals new experiences. Exactly. 100%. And sometimes that could mean even as simple as engaging with different content on social media. It may not always mean going to a physical new place. Of course, I think immediately, like, yes, you do want to go to another place physically. However, it could be, okay, if you are a gamer and you're constantly talking to other gamers, sometimes you might need to talk to people who are small business owners online. You might need to talk to consultants. You may need to talk to investors, because maybe you're a popular streamer, but it's like, okay, well, how am I supposed to be able to make an impact? Okay, you need to set up whatever passive income streams. If you have to get up and game every day and stream every day for you to make money, you got to figure out how to make that money work for you outside of things. So making what's called evergreen content. Maybe you review the newest games as soon as they come out. And that is what people base, how they experience their gameplay on, whether they're going to buy it or buy it at a certain time period or not. And that's how you make your content. But that's only applicable for probably the first month of the game being out. Most people are never going to watch that video again after that first month. So you have to learn how to make evergreen content. So you could be a streamer and you are also an interesting person. So you're gaming while you're speaking about things. You could do motivational speaking. You could tell people about whatever occultic secrets that you have discovered in your own self-development. Maybe not every single thing that you're learning about, but part of your development as a spiritual person, you're just gaming and just like, yeah, ooh, oh, okay, got him. But yeah, y'all, I was in meditation last night and God told me this, that. And honestly, I wanted to share it with you guys because I feel like it can help a lot of you. Like, I know that sounds like wild, but that's literally where we are as a people. Like, you need to be able to title something. If you say COD review 2022, that's it. People who are interested in Call of Duty in the year 2022, that's who's going to watch the video. If you say how I was able to achieve Christ consciousness and enlightenment, and then you have like a / watch me play COD, then people who are interested in Call of Duty and want to be interested in like, oh, Christ consciousness, what the heck? So yeah, they're watching you play the game, but then they're also listening to your audio and commentary and being like, that's interesting. I never knew that. That's making evergreen content. A person could click on that video at any day, any time period, any year, and be able to enjoy the content for what it is, video gameplay, while also listening to whatever it is you're talking about. So it's changing the context. Being around individuals who can help you make money over time and put more money to work. Because did I say anything about any sort of investment, any sort of passive income investment? No, I simply said change the way that you do your content so that it can always be applicable and it can always be relevant. Now, maybe you're not spiritual. That could be anything. How I was able to make better grades in school without having to hire a tutor. And then you could share with people, hey, y'all, so we're going to play COD today. And I'm going to tell y'all, this is what I did. I started listening to audiobooks while I was reading the book that was assigned to us in my class and stuff like that. And then people could be like, I never thought about listening to it while I'm reading it. You know, that's applicable to a college student. That's applicable to a high school student, even a middle school student. And then they can enjoy watching COD at the same time. So it doesn't matter. It's about changing the way you do things. That is growing, that is thinking and growing rich. And then you're growing rich in spirit because you're helping people. Helping people will never go out of business. Everybody will always need help with something. Service providing will always be in business. You will always be able to sell something, whatever sort of item, that will always be applicable. So, yep, that is it for today's stream. I do have a book out that you guys can pre-order for an $11.11 discount called Bird Dog Real Estate. Everyone could and should own real estate. So you can go to the About tab. You can also get this ebook here by clicking on the About tab along with this homeschool kit. Go to the homepage of my website and you'll be able to find the book there where you can pre-order it with a discount, and it comes out and it gets released later this year. Okay? All right. Shalom, Rainicorns. I will see you in the next one. Tawara, and that means thank you in Hebrew.